well, so then Leanne's going to do it first. So we'll bring Leanne up, and yay, Leanne. Now, some of you have seen the competition before, so as you know, what I'm going to do is Leanne's going to demonstrate and I'm going to talk. So usually what would happen is that there would be 3 minutes, and it's a full audience of some of you that have come seen it, and it's dead silent for 3 minutes while they perform their postures. Now there's 5 compulsory postures and there's 2 optional postures. When they 2 optional postures can be a choice of many. I don't know which one she'll do today because Leanne's very flexible and she can pull off a variety of them. The point today is that as she's going through it, I'm going to talk about the postures that she's doing. I'm going to show you guys where judges are giving little bits of scores and points and what this is all, how it all comes together. So the first 5 that are always done is called standing head to knee, which is funny because the 5 that we do is also from the Bikram series. It's the standing head to knee posture, and then the standing bow pulling posture, and then we go into the floor bow, and then rabbit, and then the forward stretching at the end, and then she'll perform the other 2. And of course, these would be all done within 3 minutes. We could have a clock. I can time it so that we should time it, and so we'll just keep her on time. But I'm going to talk just to tell you guys what's happening and how she's gaining or losing points, and don't get discouraged.
You know, when I think about the clock, right? If there was no clock last time, we would have saw 1 minute mountain pose.
Yeah, well, there's some postures that Leanne does that is way past our capability of thinking, and so this is great to have her up here doing it. So as a performer, they would come out just like so, and they would stand, and then the judges are kind of like, okay, and she does her namaskar, and then she will begin. So go ahead, Leanne. So one of the first things that we're going to look at as a judge is that when she starts the standing head to knee, just to let you guys know, is that the judges want to see the inside of the leg. So for instance, if she turned and she went this way, and you see the butt, right away she's getting some big time minus points. So of course we're all looking for the lock knee, the other lock knee, the elbows down, the elbows touching, and as you start to see, there's a lot of components to this posture. She's very focused. The posture is only judged, everybody only gets judged if their forehead touches their knee. For instance, like this. So right now, Leanne can get a good score because of the fact that she's touched her forehead. So if you see people going up on the stage, and they're not quite getting their forehead touching, and they're almost, that's a 0. So just to know for the future, if you guys are watching the competition, the posture is called head to knee, they have to touch their head on the knee. She now turns because she's going to do this standing bow, and it's the same concept as that we want to see the inside of the leg. Because if I turn right now and I went like this, you would see more of my butt. Right now you're going to see the opening of the hip. Of course she's going to come down. Now where the major points would be is we want to look for the 2 legs locked eventually. The thigh parallel. It's okay. You want to try it again, it's okay. The stomach thigh parallel, you want to get that arm parallel, that chin touching that shoulder, those 2 shoulders stretching in opposite directions. You want to get, basically there's a bunch of lines that we're looking for. Sorry, Leanne. Is the lines going this way, up and down, and the lines going this way, exactly touching. So, and for most of us, as you know, as you take this class, hardly anybody's locking their legs, and of course I've made her so nervous now she can't do it at all. One more try. Maybe I should get you to try it. Huh? So we want to encourage anybody and everybody to come out and try these, especially, and I'm going to start encouraging more youth up to 17. So we've got the stomach bent down, the arm parallel, the chin touching, the 2 legs in one line. This is an exceptional posture. Next we'll go into the floor bow. And of course, the judges are also giving points on all these transitional, like being very smooth and not shaky. They do one correction. They're not making any adjustments. When you're doing adjustments and corrections like we would do in our beginner's class, this is minus points. Half point here, half point here. You can see your shoulders open. What we want to try to get is in this posture from the side, they talk in the dialogue, is those 2 feet in one line, but this nice diamond shape that you guys see here in between, right? I think she's going to go into rabbit pose. And of course, this is wherever Wancy is, this is her nemesis. Wancy's probably hiding now. Oh, there she is. But you know, it's all in the body. Like you just seen the first 3 that she did is more than exceptional. And here, of course, so we get the round spine. What we're looking for is the thighs being perpendicular, almost 90 degrees, the forehead's touching, her arms are straight. This is a, you know, look at it. It looks very symmetrical, round, great posture. And she's going to do forward stretching. Hi, Nancy. So this is, again, we're trying to get the spine straight. So there's a lot of us that are really trying to stretch a lot, but here she's doing exceptional because the spine is straight. She's as flat and as low as she can, and of course, her forehead is touching her toes. I mean, she could come down a little bit more in the chest, but I mean, this is like 9.5, almost better than most people can do, right? Now, that was the first 5 she did. Now she's going to go into the 2 optional advanced postures. 2 advanced is totally choice by anybody. I mean, it's going to go by your body type. She's been practicing, she can do anything she wants, and it looks like she's going to do full camel. So we do camel pose in our beginners class. Leanne is going to do full camel, so that would mean that she's going to come all the way down, she's going to grab the heels, and then she's going to bring her head down and her elbows touching onto the ground. So, again, I mean, it's something, how much smooth she's gone down. Of course, you can see the spine, elbows are touching. This is a great posture. Right? She's coming out very smooth. No wobbling. When you're doing postures and you're wobbling, there's a lot of points being taken away for that. And the last one she's going to do broken leg. So everyone loves this one because it's called broken leg. Are you ready? So she's going to break her leg. And she's going to sit pretty. And this is fantastic as well. I mean, obviously you can see most people are not able to do this. And the newest, latest trick that she's not there yet, we're working on, is to eventually do both legs. So double broken leg. So that would be her 3-minute routine.